Let them eat cake. Just kidding.
Every day is all about me. This one just comes with cake and a bad song.
You may recognize this cake as my Wednesday Addams cake. For this, we get started with a floral foam round from the dollar store alongside lightweight spackle. Mixed with just enough darker purple acrylic paint to give it a nice, dark, kind of moody Wednesday purple. Oh, 100% need more than that. Jesus. It did get a little too dark, so I added more forbidden icing. That should be enough, hopefully. And ice the entire cake, being sure to smooth down some of the rougher edges, but I will be carrying this on later, so no biggie. Casually did that entire thing without... Oh, that's upsetting. This is when I found out spackle doesn't properly stick to floral foam. I'm not actually sure anything does, but I digress. So I was having trouble at some points, but I worked it out. For the candle, as I wanted to have a real one to be able to actually burn it, I stuck a plastic bag around the candle, and while the spackle was about 30% dry, basically dry to the touch but still fairly malleable, I stuck the candle down into the cake. Oh my god, get out! Now it looks like I'm covering the hole I just made, but I'm actually using more spackle to build up the edges to make it look a little bit rougher, more chaotic. A chaotic cake. And then, as I said earlier, I'm softening the edges of all the spackle, basically just patting it down, getting it ready for some faux cake decorating. Mixing up some resin and adding black acrylic paint to it. And basing it along the edges, letting it flow down. I do end up using a Q-tip or like a cotton swab to make sure that the drips don't drip too far down at first. And then tragedy struck. For the top of the cake, I thought a spiderweb design would be fitting, considering her window, based around where the candle was placed. Tracing this out carefully as possible with a broken cotton swab just to get the finer detailing. Alright, so we're gonna try a couple things. Because this resin is still very wet, I'm gonna try to see if this is gonna stick on. Who knows? And strictly because I still have so much of this, I put black into it because I don't want to waste. And now I'm doing my best. Then some more detailing with a darker spackle. Oh, that was too big of a hole, which would sound weird out of context. Piping bag-ish. Oh no. To add even more visual interest to the edges. putting my camera on this strictly because if this doesn't work out, at least there's video evidence that I tried, you know? I'm gonna be putting it on top of here. Or at least trying to. It worked! By golly, it worked! The best idea? Absolutely not. But... And then finally the bottom edge as well. Still looks like this on the bottom, but on the top it looks super pretty. Anyone can fit in this. I will end up gluing it down when it becomes decor, but that's all. Now, time to break a few eggs. Or just one. Again, starting off with something from the dollar store, a big styrofoam ball to which I've cut in half after a long round of trying. And trying. And trying. Oh my god. As well as a canvas. I start by mapping out where I want the soon-to-be egg yolk to go and trace around it. Then decide how far out I want the egg to be oozing. Yeah, sure. Probably can't really see that, but I colored the background with an almost sky blue. And to add more texture, because I'm all about texture, I came in with some air dry clay to put onto the oozy part. Being sure to blend the edges down simply with water, but also just my fierce hands. Adding more as needed to both the top to thicken and cascading into the middle, cutting away any pieces that go into the yolk area. Doing a latch, oh my god. Doing a last ditch fit to make sure the soon-to-be yolk does exactly that. And then finally coloring the yolk a true yolky yellow. To add it into the center, any glue would probably work as this is a very light piece, but I opted for E6000 just because. I placed the yolk in and added some more clay around the edges for stabilizing, and because I thought it looked better. Yes, the white clay I used was already white, and technically a newly broken egg is more clear, but I wanted this to look cooked apparently, and stark white, so I colored it that. Finally topping it off with a thin layer of resin to finish the piece. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.